This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
Okay, does this happen to anybody else? You sit down with a juicy QPC, some McNuggets, and those golden fries from McDonald's. Then you take a long sip of your Sprite because you can still hear your mama saying, "Don't fill up on that drink before you eat your food." But you're grown now, so you do what you want.
Share and share alike with the 20-piece McNuggets from McDonald's for just $6. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This is attorney Omid Azari from Azari Law. If you've been injured in an accident and feel like no one is fighting for you, it's time to fight back. Call Azari Law at 888-828-HURT. Just with one call, you can put a proven legal team on your side. Azari Law has been serving the DMV for over 15 years, proudly fighting for our local community. I was born and raised right here in the DMV, and my team is made up of experienced, reputable local attorneys dedicated to fighting for injury victims just like you. Follow us on all social platforms at azari.law. That's AZARI.LAW. Don't wait, don't settle. Fight back with Azari Law. With offices in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia, my team and I are ready to stand up for you. Call 888-828-HURT. That's 888-828-HURT. And let us fight back for you.
Wow. And while you're on the road, be sure to take us along. Listen to our live stream anywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Kansas Fan Headquarters, 97.5 and 1240 KFH Wichita, KNSS HD2 Clearwater, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Hey Wichita, Jacob Albracht. Stay right there for the latest breaking in sports talk. It's Sports Daily coming up next, exclusively on 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Jim Rome here with your Rome Report. Let me reset something I posted on X last night. Don't confuse last night's Super Bowl being garbage with Seattle's defense being brilliant. The game wasn't bad. Seattle's defense is elite and completely bullied, dominated, and ultimately erased Patriots quarterback Drake May. And no, I don't want to hear that May took the spike before the game because he had a bad shoulder and that it must have affected him. You know what affected him? His line's inability to block Seattle's dominant defensive front. I'm not here to bury the Pats. They had an incredible season. Their future is obviously bright, but there was nothing surprising about last night. The Pats were completely outclassed, outcoached, and outmanned by a superior Seahawks team that was clearly the most complete team in the NFL all year long, even if no one outside their locker room knew it until last night. I'm Jim Rome. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram at Jim Rome.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Now, from Wichita's most listened to sports radio, 97.5 and 1240 KFH, this is Sports Daily.
Well, hey there. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Sports Daily. It is an early morning for you KU fans who stayed up late, but it was worth it, as Kansas takes down number 1 Arizona, stays unbeaten under Bill Self on Big Mondays, 82-78 winners in an instant classic. That was as good as Allen Fieldhouse gets for the Jayhawks last night. We'll talk about it. Lots to dig into with that game. We've also got the voice of the K-State Wildcats joining us in the next segment. Wyatt Thompson will be in for his regular weekly visit. So we got a lot of college hoops to talk today. We'll start to get you ready for a big shocker week of college hoops as well. It's all coming for you here on Sports Daily, and it's all What's on Tap, brought to you by the Wichita Brewing Company with a Keep the Glass special for you and your Valentine. 1 appetizer, 1 pizza, 2 local craft beers, 2 WBC pint glasses to keep for only $45 on February 13th and 14th. Only $45 for a Valentine's date, and you get a gift. Available at all 3 WBC locations on February 13th and 14th. Pizza and beer made here. But we've got Max Power with us. He's got the KFH hotline rocking and rolling for you at 869-1240, Jayhawk fans. We've got our video streams available. Thanks for those watching us on 12 News Connected. If you have us on Facebook, YouTube, or X, you can leave your comments there. We can take those out over the air. You can leave us voice messages through the Odyssey app if you're listening that way. We appreciate you being here. TJ, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Jacob. You remember all the talk that we were having yesterday about we need Darren Peterson to score 20 points or they're not going to have a chance to beat Arizona. I think that we should stop being paid. I think we suck at our jobs. I think we're just blowing hot air into these microphones.
Remember I said that to keep him under 75, though? 78 was enough for a win. In second half, the defense led the way. KU is evolving, and we'll get into this a lot today. KU's evolving. They're not the same thing they were even 3 weeks ago, and it's really, really fascinating and interesting. I think as much as anything last night, hey, Arizona, good luck coming to Allen Fieldhouse on short rest was a part of things. Bill Self said after in his on-court interview that was an Allen Fieldhouse win. And it was. I mean, you watch that and you just imagine being the other team trying to play through that. You have the benefit of the energy going everywhere. The officials feel that, everything. It's why it's hard to win there. And Arizona found out firsthand. I also happen to think, stylistically with Arizona, they're a pretty good matchup. Like it's a pretty good look at a team that KU is. KU, let me simplify. If KU's going to struggle, it's going to be because a team shoots really well from outside. But when they can slow you down and make Arizona settle for 12-footers, like their defense in that scenario is just so stinking good. So stinking good. And they were in the second half, 33 points.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't disagree with that. I don't think that it was a good matchup. I think it's
Arizona's never a good matchup for anybody.
Exactly, like not because they're good, like it's because they have the monsters on their team. Like they're huge. Like that's what they've talked about the entire week leading up to this game. And so that part of it, like KU, I mean, they don't have a 7-footer on their roster. They have Paul Bia, who actually played yesterday for a little bit. But like Tiller and Flory play 40 minutes a game, and they've got about 4 of Flory and Tiller that are bigger than them. And so, I mean, the way that Flory played yesterday, I mean, you can't say enough about that. Like, it is unreal how good that dude is.
Well, Tiller in the first half, Flory in the second half, right? Like, it's just they kind of traded places, and Badunga is blossoming into what we all sort of, thought. It's funny because Peterson comes with so much hype, right? I mean, I get it. Badunga's return was priority 1 this offseason. Like this, we at the end of last year, because he never played because Hunter Dickinson was there. Like it was, can KU keep Flory Badunga? Can they talk him into staying? And it's the best decision for him because Bill Self is the best big man coach in America and all of these things.
Yes.
But it was dicey, right? And they did. It was a huge win for them to be able to keep him around. And now you see it. Like
I mean,
I don't know.
Last night is the precipice of what it was supposed to look like. You see last year, Flory like running a fast break. You see him guarding a point guard last year. You see him putting his chest at the rim. Like everybody's like, oh man, like if they can teach him how to play basketball, he's going to be so good.
And defensively, it was always there. Like you know, he's got the long arms. He's got the ability to get out wide and defend. Even 7-footers aren't a problem because he's so lengthy. He was outstanding. Tiller has been a development. The whole thing, like nobody expected Melvin Council to be this kind of impact player. Like the whole thing is.
I mean, we were sitting here talking in October about like Peterson's going to be fine. What about the rest of these guys? And now we're seeing him go beat the number 1 team in the country without Darren Peterson.
It's just, and again, at home on Big Monday, that's what they do. They're better team with Darren. They're better team with Darren Peterson out there.
It's a whole conversation.
But they are getting much better when he's not.
Yeah.
So
that's what
probably not October, maybe November. We started to ask the question, can this be kind of like 2 different teams at the same time? And I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes. And is there a way to meld them into the still best version? I think there is. Because I don't think Peterson hurts them defensively, and having his offense out there is not going to hurt them. Like he would have helped last night. He's not a liability defensively, even if he's just out there hobbled whatever and can just be the 3-point shooter that he is. He helps. So be excited.
Listening to Bill Self talk last night, I mean, it felt like everything that we've kind of been saying about this. Like, I mean, and he said it before as well, but like talking about how big of a win it was, and he's like, how ddid you do this without Darren Peterson? Like, how did you adjust your guys? And he's like, I didn't really have to adjust them. Like, we've played 10 games without him. We went 3-0 in a tournament in Las Vegas without Darren Peterson. Like, we've played good games without Darren Peterson. And that, like, it sucks that he wasn't there, but if you want to see the light at the end of the tunnel of all the stuff that's going on with Darren Peterson, is that they know how to play without him now. And the players talked about that too, is that they are like, they're bonded with him, but they're bonded without him. They played a lot of basketball without him. And for that reason, as we've said, and as Bill Self has said kind of at length, like, he doesn't know what the ceiling is still. I have no idea. He's like, we just played probably the best, beat the best team in the country, and we didn't look very good. Like, there's still another level to this thing that they still haven't gotten to.
It's pretty awesome. I mean, it's pretty stinking awesome. That kind of a win is just so fun. It's just so.
It's sitting here. We talked about all these stupid Super Bowl stats with the Wichita State. Like, I love the Big Monday at home stat, because who found that out? Like, that's the kind of thing that lights a fire under me. I love that kind of stuff. It's like, who's the guy that sat there and scrubbed through all the record books and said, "Oh, this one was on a Monday. This one's on a Monday."
I don't. I would guess the sports information staff was on that one, wouldn't you think? Like that.
Well, I'm sure it had been charted over time, but somebody at some point was like, we haven't lost one of these in a while. Let's go back and look. Like, oh yeah, we're 20-0. And then they probably had a running counter at that point. But 40-0 on Big Monday. Like, how many top 25 teams did they beat in that stretch? How many come from behind wins did they have in that stretch? Like, the numbers are that's a stupid stat. That's nuts.
Stupid. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd, and they get it done. And we're going to dig into it in detail coming up in this program. But when we return, Wyatt Thompson, voice of the Wildcats, joins the show to talk a little K-State, see what the rumblings are. We want to talk a little football today with Wyatt Thompson, so we'll do it when we return on Sports Daily. Don't go away.
This is Sports Radio KFH.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
This is attorney Omid Azari from Azari Law. If you've been injured in an accident and feel like no one is fighting for you, it's time to fight back. Call Azari Law at 888-828-HURT. Just with one call, you can put a proven legal team on your side. Azari Law has been serving the DMV for over 15 years, proudly fighting for our local community. I was born and raised right here in the DMV, and my team is made up of experienced, reputable local attorneys dedicated to fighting for injury victims just like you. Follow us on all social platforms at azari.law. That's AZARI.LAW. Don't wait, don't settle. Fight back with Azari Law. With offices in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia, my team and I are ready to stand up for you. Call 888-828-HURT. That's 888-828-HURT. And let us fight back for you.
Buying pants shouldn't take this much effort. Too many options, inconsistent sizing, and styles that don't work across your day. You want something comfortable, sharp, and reliable without guessing, returning, or buying 5 different pairs. That's why there's Jack Archer.
Ah, yes. JackArcher.com simplifies everything with the Jet Setter Tech Pant. One versatile pair designed to take you from work to weekend without missing a beat. Easy to wear, easy to style, and easy to shop for. The Jet Setter Tech Pant is wrinkle-free, stain-resistant, and built for all-day comfort. They stretch, breathe, and hold their shape, giving you a consistent fit and polished look every time. Backed by thousands of 5-star reviews, they're the dependable pants you'll reach for daily.
Jack Archer, ready when you are. For a limited time, get 15% off your first order with code GETJACK at jackarcher.com. Again, that's promo code GETJACK at jackarcher.com for 15% off your first order.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
We're a few weeks into the new year, and I want to check in. How are those lifestyle resets going? Maybe you're tightening up your exercise routine, finally learning that new skill, or attempting to eat a bit healthier. We all know that starting the year strong is a lot easier and much more delicious when you have the right fuel. That's where Omaha Steaks come in. Stay satisfied, keep your energy up, and fuel your daily routine with premium portion proteins delivered right to your door. Omaha Steaks have been America's original butcher since 1917. We're talking about 5 generations of uncompromising quality, backed by an unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. Their variety is unmatched. From handcrafted USDA-certified tender steaks to gourmet burgers, seafood, and versatile chicken, every steak is perfectly aged to maximize tenderness and hand-cut by master butchers. Let Omaha Steaks deliver high-quality proteins right to your door. Visit omahasteaks.com and get an extra $35 off with promo code T-Bone at checkout. That's OMAHA steaks.com. Promo code T-Bone. Terms apply. See site for details.